fellas, today we're going to be showing you how to mod Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. In this video, we are actually going to show you how to change these games into Pokemon Sigma Platinum, the mod made by Lutu, a very talented individual who created this mod, which essentially gives it the nice platinum quality of life changes, such as like the different Pokemon on routes. You can actually get a fire type in the first few routes, and other sort of nice quality of life changes. And then on top of that, we're also going to add some other sort of stuff like the UI change. And then on top of that, there's also some updated teams like in Platinum. So you guys definitely do not want to miss out on this mod. So if this video helps you today in any way, shape, or form, leave a sub and turn on the notification bell. We'll be doing all sorts of tutorials, and leave a like in this video. Also, if you guys have any other ideas for video ideas, just leave a comment below. And with that being said, with all the YouTuber stuff out of the way, let's get this guide started. So, first thing we're going to need to do, see the switch right here? We got it set up to be modded. So we're just going to plug our SD card into our PC, and we're going to go from there. By the way, guys, if you have not modded your Switch or home rooted, click on the link above. It's the annotation. It'll be right there, actually. Oh, no, there it is. It'll be right there. And you guys will be able to figure out how to mod your Switches, and then you can come back and catch up with me on this. All right? That sound good? All right, let's continue. So I'm going to plug this in real quick, and we'll get started. All right, we heard the funny noise. All right, let's go to our desktop. All right, so this is where I get Sigma Platinum. This is the Game Banana website for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl mods. I'll leave a link for these in the description below. But Sigma Platinum is going to be the mod we're downloading today. So all you have to do to download it, a lot of things to scroll through. There's a lot of changes. You want to click on this manual download, and it'll take you to this page, and then you click here to download it again, okay? So once you have done that, you'll then be able to open up your zip. But don't open it up quite yet. Now, this is where our PC comes in. So we got to go to our SD card real quick. Let's go to this PC, open it up right here, and let's go to our SD card. Okay, from here, we're going to want to go to Atmosphere. And from Atmosphere, what we're going to want to do is we have to go into Content. And in Content, you might have a lot of these folders if you've modded before. If you haven't, don't worry. There might not be anything in here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a new folder. So depending on the game, if it's Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, you're going to have to give it a different ID. So I'll leave those IDs in the description below. But you're going to want to name it after one of these games. So for me, I have Brilliant Diamond. So I will make a new folder, rename it the code like as such, and then we'll go into here. From here, we're going to drag the ROMs folder from our mod. So here we are. Sigma Platinum. Be sure when you're in here, by the way, this one's Diamond and this one is Pearl. Be sure you drag the correct corresponding one. Also, there's patch notes here. We're going into ROMs, and we're just going to drag this in here. So essentially, ROMs is the first name of the Switch modding folder. It'll take a little bit to move all the items in, but those where all the files go. So just to be sure these mods are working, we'll actually install another mod with it just to show you guys for the sake of the video. You know, just to get some more content for you guys and see if there's any mods you like. So let's go back to Game Banana while that's downloading, and let's see here. No battle UI. No, there was a good one I saw. Revamped cameras for true size. Yes, this is huge right here. So you know how a lot of the game in the Pokemon games, the camera is a little off, so you can actually have actually sized Pokemon. Look at the size of that Wailord. So let's actually download one of those. So fixed Wailord, big scale 22. This is the most current version, I'm going to guess. Download this. Load it. Fixed Wailord. Let's open that up too. Alright, see, there's also a ROMs folder. Makes it nice and easy. So all you guys have to do is drag in ROMs. And if there's no ROMs, then you just have to put the whatever the folder is. If it says data or whatever, you just got to put it in here. And then in the data folder, there's going to be other stuff. Let's drag in this ROMs folder. Let's get some true-sized Pokemon in this. Also, a cool part about the Sigma Platinum mod, fun fact, is actually it makes the true size of Pokemon. Destination is 200 files with the same name. Oh, these mods compatible? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'll test out these mods for you mid-video, guys. Why not? So we're gonna move these all in here. Take some time to complete. All right, awesome. We can close out of these now, and now all you have to do is go back to desktop, or not to desktop. You have to go back to the USB drive, and then be sure you click on eject as such to avoid file corruption. Now you are free to remove your SD card, and now we can set up the switch through the RCM method. Oh, we'll plug this right back in. Since we had to turn off our switch to unplug the SD card, we got to boot it up through Tegra RCM again. So let me get Tegra RCM on the desktop for the second tutorial. Here we are, Tegra RCM. Let's launch it. Got my bin. Now all we got to do, plug in the USB-C cable. Be sure to hold on to the volume up plus power button to get the mods into our switch. That. Awesome. We're going to inject that payload. Boot it up. Custom firmware. Now we will take this to my Switch screen. Alright guys, so now we're in our main menu here of our Switch. Let's double check we're in custom firmware. So we're just going to scroll down here. We're going to go to our album. And as we see, custom firmware is working. I don't know what Breeze is. I actually have to look into that. We just press the menu button to go back to our main Switch menu. And then we're going to launch Brilliant Diamond. Let's see if these mods work. Please let me know. Don't forget to leave a like. And don't forget to sub, ring the notification bell. And that'll be it today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Later.